What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Completing Ark here on Ark Survival Ascended. This is, of course, attempt number 2. I'm Sean, and I am an Arkaholic. So, guys, today is step 2 of the master plan to taming Deinosuchuses. Last episode, we completed step 1, which was getting ourselves a giant bee in order to make honey, in order to make our first sweet veggie cake of the series. Now, today, we begin by taming an Ovis, or at least we're going to attempt to. We got our sweet veggie cake on us. Definitely going to need to make a second one, because I would love to get both a male and a female in this episode, but that is going to take some time. So let's get started with today's episode by trying to search for our first Ovis of the series, because yeah, guys, I don't think I've even seen an Ovis in the series so far. So going to be a bit interesting there. Let's go ahead and get some cryos before we head out too. I think what we're going to do is we're also going to take the baryonyx here for a bit of a ride just in case. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab you. Are you the good one? Let's see. Are you the one that we 100% imprint? Perfect. That's the one we're looking for. Awesome. Yeah, let's get straight into today's episode. And we are going to be starting out in the middle of the night here, guys, because honestly, I don't expect this to be a quick recording episode. I think it's going to take us a really long time to find an Ovis, but we'll have to see what happens. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're first just going to kind of ride up the coast here towards the green knob, because there are just a lot of dinos in this area. Plus, I also want to check up on our Deinosuchus and see if it's actually still there or not. I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet, because we are technically already like 45-50% of the way tamed. We are currently at 96 taming effectiveness, somewhere around there, which we are going to lose a few levels. My big question is, do we kind of just keep going with the mutton, or do we go ahead and knock it out, restart the taming process, and tame it with a better effectiveness? Not entirely sure. We'll have to see what happens. But I want to head up kind of this way because there's just a lot of stuff going on over here, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe an Ovis is spawned in at some point. I'm not entirely sure, but first of all, let's see if our Deinosuchus is still here. Now, in the last episode, it was here, and it still showed the taming tracker on it. I feel like it came up already at this point. Oh, God, we might have lost the Deinosuchus completely. Ooh, okay, well, that changes things. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, no, he's not. Why is he all the way out there? But yeah, you guys can currently see here, he is at 95.9 percentage, and he is already at 69 levels. I think the best that we can get on a 145 is, was he a 145? I think he was a 145, so he's actually doing pretty good, actually. But I think he's only lost like a level or 2, but I think through Dodo Decks, I did see that he would end up losing a total of 7, maybe 8 levels, I think. It might be a little bit more than that. If we use something better, obviously it's going to make the taming effectiveness better. It's going to make it a little bit quicker. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll kind of figure that out in the next coming episodes. If you guys have any suggestions, throw them in the comments, of course. I will admit I am running these episodes and creating these episodes a little bit faster than they're coming out for you guys, so there is a chance that I'll already possibly have this thing. What level are you? You're taking on like 3 at once over here? Oh, God, that's not good. Are you like a 95? Okay, thank God. I'm glad that one of the many 95s is finally getting taken out. It's ridiculous. I remember the previous episode when we were trying to find the damn thing. Every single one I ran into, 95, 95, 95, 95. So I'm glad that they're starting to become a bit taken out, let's put it that way. But anyways, let's head over by Green Knob. Because we're over at Green Knob 2, we will check the actual obelisk, because that's where we got the bee in the last episode, and I'm kind of curious to see if they have a like 100% spawn rate in that area, because I feel like multiple times playing Ark Survival Ascended, I feel like I've always seen one over there. Nope, level 100. We did see a 150 dimorph a couple of episodes ago, and yeah, I haven't been able to spot it since, and there is a part of me that kind of wants to get my hands on it, because I never really used a dimorph, and I don't know if they're actually good or not, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they'd be pretty good, but I don't know. Anyways, let's jump over to Green Knob real quick, have a quick look, and see if we can find a bee. I mean, if we could, that would be absolutely huge. We would just then have to find a baby to kill, which shouldn't be too hard. The unicorn's still here, which is kind of cool. It is a level 50, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would have a 1 in front of that. If it did, we'd definitely be taming it. And funny enough, guys, on the Mesopithecus, I have went ahead and actually added a couple of rock carrots because I'm like, what if we do run across like a 150 Equus or something? Maybe I am going to want to tame it, you know what I mean? So, you know, you never know. But anyways, yeah, I wonder if this is going to be one of those things. It's kind of similar to the Giga over in the near the Tech Lava Cave. I don't know about you guys, but I've always found a Giga or a Karch meshed, like kind of just in the mesh inside that area. I don't know if you guys have. Maybe it's a console thing, so console players, let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping the bee is the same situation, just over here at Greenob. Now, we did see ours up there, so we will take a look over there in a minute, but I want to see. And they make a pretty distinct sound when you get near them, so it's not like we're not going to hear it or anything. Is that the same Equus? That's got to be, right? There's only one Equus that can spawn on the map, right? Yeah, 50, okay. I don't know how I'm going to tame him now. Oh, actually, I could just pick him up. Forgot about that. Maybe we'll get ourselves a unicorn. I don't know. But priorities. Got to look for the bee first. All right. So I'm going to be pretty certain saying that the bee's not down here. I will admit, the monkey makes some weird sounds. It's thrown me off a couple of times hearing this guy going, but all right, let's see. Now, we saw the bee last time in here. I doubt it's going to be in the exact spot. And look at that. We got two babies right here. That's absolutely perfect, just in case. What level are you, by the way? What level are you guys? 145 babies. Okay. Ooh. But I don't think we're going to get that lucky that there's going to be another bee in here. But still doesn't hurt to check, right? All right. Not seeing any bees. We're going to take a look at the other entrance, and then we'll kind of skedaddle. Got a ferry up there. Yeah, I honestly don't know what happened with the bee in the last episode. Again, I'm recording these a little bit quick, so you guys haven't seen that episode yet, but I'm really eager to see your guys' comments on that. Like, what exactly happened? Because I'm at a loss of what honestly happened with that bee. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it maybe hit the water, and maybe when it hits the water, it just automatically dies. Maybe it was just the perfect timing that it just despawned. I don't know, honestly. Now we're getting a little bit off track here, but Theory, and we did see a Theory up here. Gotta be looking at boss tames at all times in the series, honestly. So, nope, that is an ant. It's not what I'm looking for. Where did I just see that Theory up here? Was it on that side? Calico. Not a Theory, but Calico. Another Calico. Nope. Maybe the Theory was this side? Huh. There he is. Okay, I was going to say, I knew we saw a Theory up here. 20. Wasted all that time for a freaking 20. Ugh. All right. If I was a bee or an Ovis, where would I be? I would not be next to that Theory. Nah, 95. I would probably be near the redwoods if I'm an Ovis. So I guess we'll start kind of trekking that way and see what happens. Got a couple of aloes over here. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe just maybe that's our 150. Nah, it's not, damn it. Maybe, just maybe, we'll find an Ovis kind of in the Black Sands area. I know it's not in the game here in the Black Sands area. That's more of an Ark Survival Evolved area, but there's a Baryonyx down there. 20. No. But I guess you never know. I really am trying to avoid going into the redwoods for a bee, honestly, and that's why I'm kind of checking all these other random spots. I know, obviously, it would be easier to just go into the redwoods and just try to find a hive that way, but, like, trying to avoid the redwoods as best we can, because I feel like every time we go in there, I end up dying over something. I feel like we've had that a couple of times in the series. We've died at least once in the redwoods. I know we've died at least once, because it was the Thylopounds when we were going for some of the treasure map things. Which, by the way, I don't know, we're still at 50-50. They might still. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually been done yet. But let's see. I hear a Deinosuchus down there. Unfortunately, I can't see it, so I am not attempting to check its level. If it was out in the open, I'd check its level. But for right now, no. No shot. Now, when it comes to Ovises, guys, I don't care what level we get, honestly. It could be a level 5, it could be a level 55, a 95. I don't care. It's kind of crazy. If you think of the utility of Ovises versus, let's compare it to, like, I don't know, the Achatina, right? Because they both take Sweet Veggie Cake. First of all, it doesn't matter if it's a level 5 or a 150 Ovis. It only needs one Sweet Veggie Cake. That's it. It'll tame with one, which is crazy. Achatinas, on the other hand, which only give you cementing paste, which, I mean, you could just raid beaver dams, I'm going to be honest. They need multiple. Like, I think if you wanted to tame a 150 Achatina, you need, like, 11 Sweet Veggie Cakes. Like, to me, that's not worth it, honestly. That really just isn't. I don't know. Maybe there's, like, a significant reason why you would want an Achatina versus just... I mean, look in the last episode. I mean, we ended up getting just a ton of... That Dillo was really going after me, wasn't he? I mean, we ended up getting a freaking ton of cementing paste. I mean, we got well over 1,000 cementing paste, and all we had to do was kill a level 20 Castroides, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But anyways, this is roughly the Black Sands area from Ark Survival Evolved. It's kind of one area that just naturally spawns a lot of creatures. And I don't know why. It just does. But you do tend to find Ovises here for some silly reason. I think it's just because everything's spawning in. Oh, God, what is that? What is going on over there? Like, what's that green stuff? Like, what is he fighting? Why is the... Oh, it's a Dinotherium. That's why. I'm like, what the hell is the green stuff? All right. So looking around here, let's see. Not spawning an Ovis. I mean, it's one of those things. When you see an Ovis, it's just like... You just know from a distance. You're like, yep, that's it. You know what I mean? You never really have to do that. Is it an Ovis? Is it not? You know. You know. There's a Theory. 145 Theory. Good to know. Good to know. We got a bear over here. Yeah, there's this one area that just has like a crap ton of bears, honestly. It's pretty cool, but, you know, yeah. Where else could we find Ovises, though? I know they kind of just spawn everywhere, and that's a bit of the issue. It's just like... And if I find an Ovis, I would really love to find one with kids. That would just make life so much freaking easier, honestly. You know what I mean? Because with those, at least, you don't need to give them Sweet Veggie Cakes. You just give them... You could just, you know... I guess not passive tame them, but just I guess it's considered a passive tame, right? You kind of just walk up and you claim them. So, I don't know. What's going on here? What are you going after? What is that? Oh, it's Megaloceros. Okay. Gigantoraptor? No. Is that a sloth? 95 with an alpha in the area. Interesting. Okay. $140 dire bear. Not bad at all. I guess for honey, we could always just do that route. Get a dire bear and then just, you know, find a beehive. 140 and, oh, I thought that's a 150. All right, so maybe no Ovis is down here, which kind of stinks. Oh, my God. I hope this isn't going to be one of those, like, 3-4 hour episodes to record. Hey, there's a Thyla. First Thyla of the series in a tree. 55, okay. I guess technically not the first. The first one bounced us. All right, so I'm not seeing any Ovises through here. I really don't want to go in the redwoods, so I'm going to avoid that as much as I can. Where else can you find Ovises here on this map? All right, what do we got here? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take those to break. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Ah, screw it. I'll take everything. Huh. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, cool. Not bad. No. No way. Oh my God, and it's a 145. Guys, I have been searching for God knows how long for this thing. Oh my God. All right. It doesn't have a kid, surprisingly enough, but hey, I'll take it. Who cares? Okay. Sweet veggie cake. Just to give you guys an idea of how long I've been at this at, I believe the spoil timer is 10 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. Its spoil time is now 5 hours and 51 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, where are you, little guy? Oh my God, this is probably what happens. They probably mesh. And that's why I probably haven't been finding them. Oh my God, it's got kingslaying. Oh my God. Thank you, God. Okay, awesome. Now, here's the fun part, guys. That only took a whopping 4+ hours, and we got to go back to base and make another sweet veggie cake and find another one. And not only another one, we got to find a freaking female. I'm sorry, what? I've been gone for 3 friggin' days, and this hasn't made a damn thing? Do you need to be in render range in order for this to be made? Oh, that's so infuriating. Oh, that stinks. Okay, I guess in the meantime, let's make sure we got all the ingredients. But wow, that is interesting. Never kind of expected that. But let's make sure we got everything here. We do have some fiber. We do have long grass, sap, stimulant, water, savaroot, and rock carrot. And now, of course, we're waiting for the 2 giant bee honey, even though we're magically 3 days later than when we started this episode. Okay. I guess in the meantime, you know what we will do? I was kind of planning this on doing this in the next episode, but since we're going to be waiting anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade the saddle a bit here, because I have noticed that the baryonyx is absolute overkill. Like, it's really good. I have noticed that the archon's been taking some damage, though, like a decent amount of damage. So if we can go ahead and upgrade this guy here, we'll be looking pretty good. Now, which button is it again? Is it pull repair? No. Okay, so I want to do local pull. What if I wanted to go ahead and... I don't want to repair this. I want to go ahead and upgrade it. I thought there was a way that I could kind of just pull everything over. All right, fine. I guess we'll do it this way. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to need fiber. We'll just bring everything over at this point. I do not want to take anything from the cooking pot, so I will take all from there. Pull. All right. Hide. We will take... Okay, I guess we'll take the 21 from Iceman, and we'll take the 4,296 from the smithy. Okay, pull. Cool. All right, and then finally, chitin and keratin. So let's just do CHI. There we go. 2,400. Yeah, okay. So we'll take from the large storage first. Yeah, screw it. Let's take all of it. Pull. And then let's see if we have any keratin. That is really interesting, though. Let me know in the comments, guys. I guess it is one of those things that the bees will only produce if you're at the base. That seems so ridiculous. I don't know. All right. Here I was expecting to come back to base and just see, like, at least 4. Do it again. You know, here I was searching for the Ovis, and I'm like, you know what? The only good thing about this is we're going to have a ton of honey when we get back. Oh, that's so stupid. Why is that a thing? Honestly, why is that a thing? Oh, man. All right. Well, we have more than plenty enough of fiber. We have like 3,000 fiber at this point, so I think we'll be good for a couple of upgrades. I'm taking this thing all the way to Ascendant, guys, because there's no way this Ascendant one is going to be better than probably something we'll end up finding in a drop at a later point in the series. Let's go ahead and just do that, though, and just... yeah, let's just keep upgrading here. All right, there we go. 71. 91. I need more hide? Jesus. Okay, well, 91 armor saddle's not bad. I guess we'll keep it at that. That's totally fine. We'll just have to get a little more hide eventually. You know what? We will actually get hide from killing the Ovis babies, right? So you know what? That might not be too bad. Okay, let's put that on you. But yeah, that's definitely going to help you out. Let's go ahead and put you away. And I guess we'll just put our normal armor on right now, because, like... I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'm just still kind of mind blown that there's literally nothing. Yeah, we need to get ourselves another bee. At least another one. Oh, we're going to be taking some damage here. Okay, so you know what? I do have to change out some clothing. I guess we're in the middle of a heat wave here. Oh my god, not cryo. All right, there we go. I guess we'll hang out in this for the meantime. Oh, so annoyed with you. No way. So yeah, this is like a 100% giant bee spot. That is literally the exact place where we tamed the last one. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, I just needed to... yeah, I just needed to kind of demesh. Yeah, but I thought might as well come out here, see if we can find another one, and, I mean, look at that. That's crazy, right? All right, how are we going to get it out of there? That is the question. Because I can't tame it right now. It looks like it's almost out. How did we do it last time? I think it just naturally came out, right? I don't want to hit it or anything, obviously, because we'll 100% kill it. Maybe we leave the area, then come back, and maybe that'll demesh it? Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay, it did bump it out. Awesome. Okay, so just in case I did end up killing a baby Phiomia, so we do have raw prime meat ready to go. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can pull this off. Now, how do we do this again? I'm just going to run up and just start going for it. Nope. Okay. Run, 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 run. Okay, you know what I'm actually going to do, too? Let's go ahead and throw Foo Fighter out. Not Foo Fighter. Whatever the hell his name is. All right. We're going to wait here. Okay, so it sounds like it's aggressive right now, so we don't want to go for it at this time. Foo Flinger. Jesus. We're going to wait for those bees to die. Then we're going to see if we can just run up to it and take care of this. I'm wearing all ghillie, right? I am not. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Screw it. Let's give it a shot. Why not, right? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I wonder with me killing them, is that causing more aggression too? Screw it. Go. Go, go, go! No! Okay. No. Do not go for... Don't want to hit this carbo. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Clearly, we're going to be taming this in a different spot. All right, let's get Foo-Flinger, let's get Iceman, and let's track this guy down. All right, again, just going for it. Come on, give me the option. Why is it not giving me any form of an option to tame it? Oh, we're not going to be able to do this over the water either. All right. Let it calm down. We're in full ghillie here. Okay, there we go. Come on! It's probably so simple to do this, and yet I just cannot seem to figure it out. Where'd he go? Okay, so he's up there. Okay, I need him to come back down. He doesn't have any bees by him right now. Why? And now, of course, he's going to start producing them. Hey, got it. I have no idea how I did it, but there we go. Oh, thank God. Convert to a hive. Sweet. Okay, so, guys, if you do want to get some bees, head over to Greenob. Yeah. Head over to Greenob, head to that spot up there, and, yeah, there is a very good chance you'll end up finding one. At least here on the Xbox Series X. I don't know about any of the other platforms, but... yeah, good to know. I guess in a couple of episodes, what we'll do is we'll kind of come back here and see if we can get a third, because at this point, why not, right? All right, let's get that beehive placed down here. Yeah, right about there should be fine, right? Perfect. Is it a little too close to the back there? Actually, what happens if I go ahead and I can't pick it up? What if I demolish it? Oh, God, I don't want to demolish it. Okay, it's staying right there. It is what it is. Let's make sure that I actually have all of my ghillie on before we do this. I will. Cool. Okay, so we're going to take 100 out of you. We're going to take 43 out of you, and we're going to split. Put that back in, and we are good to go. And we are good to go. Perfect. Okay, so gonna have to wait a little bit, of course, but hey, we got 2 beehives. Absolutely awesome. And there we go, finally. You know, the one thing that I'm not really too thrilled about after standing here is I wouldn't have actually known that it was ready to go until actually popping into the inventory. I hope they do fix that, because, yeah, that's going to be pretty inconvenient. But here we go. I think we have everything pretty much ready to go. The only thing I need is the other honey, which is right in here. Yeah, definitely going to store it in the fridge for now because, yeah, I kind of assumed that it was going to be this nice little quick process, but clearly not. And there we go. There's our other sweet veggie cake. So after this is done, we are going to be heading out yet again to try to find ourselves a female Ovis. No way. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's one. Yes, okay. Now knowing you need to look in these ridiculously high spots, this honestly wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. And of course, now we're going to lose it in the storm. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Where is it? Really? Really? We get a storm right now? Oh, my God. It's like right here. Where the hell are you? Oh, my God. Now, this is when the dire wolf comes up and completely kills it. Come on, come on, I can't even see anything right now. This is ridiculous. Oh, God, it's right next to me. Okay, female Ovis. Oh, it's right here. Okay, look at that. I can't even see it. That's crazy. They need to make, like, a ski mask or something like that, because this is insane. I don't even know where it went. Okay, so it's right here. We're going to wait till the storm's done, because I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to jump off the Argent here and be okay. So thankfully, this one didn't take as long. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we'll drop this down. We'll kind of get this thing ready to go. Okay, we're at a wall here. At least I could see that. You know what's going to happen? Because this is pretty steep and everything, you know the Ovis has probably fell down at this point. And because I can't freaking see anything, look at that. That's insane. There's probably some direwolf or something chewing up on it right now. Okay, no, it's right here. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, here we go. Tame, get you the hell out of here. Yes, okay, we got a male and a female. Absolutely awesome. Let's get back to base. Let's do some breeding here. And, yeah, let's get the hell out of the cold. All right, guys, so we're back at base here. We got the Ovises breeding. They're currently in the gestation period here. So here is the game plan. So any male that we end up getting at this point, we're pretty much just going to kill, and we're going to use that for either raw mutton or cooked lamb chop. Any female that we get, we're basically going to go ahead and raise it, because what we would like to do is just keep getting females and basically just have them constantly breed with the males, so we could just kind of keep pumping out babies at this point. So we'll see what happens. Of course, we got a couple of minutes left here. I'm going to be honest, fingers crossed, I'm really hoping this is a male at this point, because this episode has taken so long to do, guys. Oh my God. And I would hate to have to wait again for another breeding period to see if we get a female. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. And yeah, I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so moment of truth here. Please be a male. Please be a male. Please be a male. Please be a male. Where did it end up going? Oh, it's right there. Okay. It's a female. It's a male. Yes. Okay, I thought it was a female. Sweet. Let's get it over here. So I'm curious to see how this works, because I know there's a slaughter option, right? But when I go ahead and slaughter, am I going to get raw prime meat, or am I going to get mutton from this? Or am I going to get both? Because if you can get both, that's actually kind of sick. But let's see what happens here. So we're going to bring the hatchet out. We're going to go to options. There is a slaughter option. Now, mind you, this is only for the Ovis you get this option. All right, so we went ahead and killed it. What are we going to... Oh, my God, you get both. Oh, that's crazy. You get a lot of hide from them, too. Oh, my God. Okay, so we ended up getting a lot of mutton. We ended up getting a lot of prime meat, so you kind of get a combination of the two. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. 103 hide, not too bad, and 95 pelts. You know what? You can actually use this to get some pretty decent fur armor, not gonna lie. Okay, so while we're at it here, let's see if we can get some more honey going at this point, just to have. All right, we got one in there. Do we have anything in here? And we have one in here. Cool. Okay, so we can actually keep going. I'm going to leave them in there, though. Just let that inventory build up. I want to take this mutton, and I want to start cooking it. Because, crazy enough... actually, let's do it this way. That'll be easier. Look how quick this is. Oh, my God. This is absolutely awesome. and it'll cook both at once. That's absolutely great. Holy crap. Look at that. And then there we go again. Let's throw some more in. Wow. That's so crazy how quick that is, honestly. Not saying that's too quick. I'm definitely not complaining, but that is really cool. All right, we'll throw the rest in there. Yeah, but crazy enough, I'll go ahead and pull up the Deinosuchus taming effectiveness and stuff like that. So based on kind of what we have right now, I think we're at like 45 somewhere percent. We only need about, I think it's like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 cooked lamb chop in order to tame it, which is kind of crazy. And I'm really surprised that cooked lamb chop is actually going to be a lot better to tame it with than raw mutton, which is kind of crazy. I never could honestly assume that, but there we go. Let's go ahead and put the prime meat into there so we can go ahead and make some more prime meat jerky. I think we'll also go ahead and take all this lamb chop and we will go ahead and put it over there. But guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. Crazy. We finally got ourselves some Ovis. We can finally make some mutton. We can also make some lamb chop. We can also probably make full fur armor at this point, which is kind of crazy. But guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. In the next episode, we are going to be finally going for the Deinosuchus. Hopefully, we can get the tame done. Fingers crossed there. But guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, take a second. Make sure to hit that like button. On top of that, make sure to hit subscribe, guys. Really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving the series so far. And I'm excited to see more. I hope you guys are too. But that is going to wrap up this episode. I will see you all in the next one.